Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Janet, and on this channel it's all about growing, it's all about learning and also sharing life, how it feels like, how it looks like away from home. So for anyone who doesn't know me, just bump into the video. I am Janet. I came from a small village or a small town. I grew up in Nairobi, and my parents moved back to the village, and from the village I moved to Europe. So I'm a village girl, you might say, or partly a ghetto girl, because that's where I grew up. And life has been different. Life has been totally different. Growing up, the perspectives were different. Yeah, the future wasn't so close like it was here. I was just living. I just find myself to have grown. Like I didn't have that parent that would nurture you to even be able to see how the future looks like. I always see the difference, actually. Like I tend to say some people were brought up, some people grew up, and I fall under the people who just grew up. I mean, I was provided with everything that I needed at that case or at that point of time. But yeah, I was just growing, life in the ghetto. Yeah, it's all about playing. It's all about that's story for another day. Anyway, I also grew up in the village, and I was in boarding school, so that means I wasn't so much at home, because also after the boarding school I moved far away from home, in a small town, or let me say, compared to other cities in Kenya, it was a small town far away from home, like more than 12 hours, I would say, when you have to drive or use the road. And life was also different. So for me, I started to learn as early as I was 12 years, I would say, being alone, doing things on my own, taking life the way I see it. And unfortunately, at that moment when I was growing up, I didn't have like aunties, or or my parents were not the people I would say I would be looking up to, because they were also like just trying to fit into the society, like trying to feed for the family, and yeah, just getting by. So I wouldn't say there was any challenge that I would say, okay, I would like actually to be like my mom, because my mom is so and so. Maybe some things like how hardworking they were, yeah, but it wasn't something that could trigger me and say, look, this is how I want life to turn after. It's not like I would say I want my life to be like my parents. Actually, I wanted the opposite. I wanted my life to be totally different from what my parents' life looked like. Because I wanted like time with family. I wanted time with friends. I wanted like time for entertainment. My parents didn't have or never had this time for entertainment. Like it was work, church, maybe work, and that could be something that not many people, and more so in this current generation, would admire per se. But don't get me wrong, I love my parents, and they're the people in this life that I cannot replace, so yeah, that's aside. For today and moving forward, it's gonna be just about life abroad, basically the culture, the identity, like the learning part of it, the unlearning part of it, and also the relearning. So since I moved from my country, Kenya, to Europe, have to unlearn many things. I've had to relearn many things, and I've also have to learn also new things. So it is a learning process all through. It's an unlearning process again, and it's also a relearning process. So every day, since I've been here for a few years, it's about the growth. It's about the reflection of life. It's about the curiosity, and it's also about how you want to change the past, or rather the yesterday, not to be a replica of today, and not also to be a replica of tomorrow. So like you want every day to be as unique as it can be, and move forward so that you are not stuck in the same position. So to that person who's watching me from home, that person who's on a journey, maybe have lost hope, not knowing what they want to become, trying to figure out the exit join me as we encourage each other as a community, as we try to find ourselves through this jungle that nobody knows where the exit is because there are many exits. So join me as we try to navigate through life and see the positivity in it, see the outcome, and also be able to look back and be able to be proud of ourselves. See you on the next.